Hello viewers, now we're in this location. Once again, it's Patrick Adhigi Karanja for Jirani Kenya Radio and TV. And we have gotten some news that there's an aspiring MCA for this location, and we're going to walk in and get an interview with him. So please join us. Mr. Cameraman, join us so we can have a talk with this man. Dear viewers, Jirani Kenya Television, we have found the man himself, Evans Shikoli, and he's right here with us. So we are going to ask him to introduce himself kindly to our viewers, Jirani Kenya TV and radio, and please tell us which position you're aspiring for, and also, are you from this area? Are you born and raised here, please?
My name is Evans Shikoli from this area, and I'm running for a seat of MCA Mutuini Ward, and I know this place well. That's what I can say. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, viewers. So I'll go down into the questions that the voters want to know. They want to know who you are. We have heard your name here, so people, they know you. So, but our viewers would like to know you more. So, question number one. Viewers wanted to know, which political party are you aspiring with?
For now, I can say the political party that I'm in is PPD. Yeah, that I'm going with. Now to the end. Yeah. And I'm ready. You know, like they say, when you start something, you must know the end. Although we can't say how the end is, but we believe and we have strong faith that it will end well. Yeah.
PPD, what does it stand for?
Party for Peace and Democracy. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, I have a question here for you. I would like for you, Mr. Evans Shikoli, to tell us 3 or maybe 4 major things that if maybe you're elected into the position of an MCA, what are the 3-4 major things that you would like to do for the people of this ward?
First of all, I always have my motto that says, "Be the change you need," because if you need the change to happen somewhere, you must change first. You must be the change first. And I've seen because I've stayed in this Mutuini ward, and I've seen what people are truly crying for. Some areas, water, and young people, they don't have even vibaruas, we can say, or maybe good jobs that they can be able to put the bread on the table maybe in the evening. And also schooling. Sometimes when you hang around or when you go to schools, you find, yes, the government is saying that they are paying school fees, but sometimes you hear that kuna mzazi fulani ameshindwa kulipa labda ile pesa ya chakula, labda kununulia mtoto kiatu ama uniform. So you meet children hanging in the streets. When you ask, nimefukuziwa hii. So those are the at least few things that I would wish to do in this area, of which I don't want to say when I will be in the position for me to do that, because I've been doing it. Yeah. So it's just a continuous thing that I need it to go on, because I can say myself, nimesoma kwa shida, so singependa mtoto mwingine nimuona ninasoma kwa shida. Ningependa nisaidie mahali ambapo panaweza. And then something else I can say is that like at least meeting young people, bringing them together, hata wakishikana kwa vikundi fulani, and then maybe even if it's possible, we go somewhere, maybe in a institution, tunaomba hata kama ni loan, if it's 10,000 or maybe 20,000 or whichever amount, and then we open something, when maybe we open like maybe 2-3 cows somewhere, we are helping young people, and then that young people will forget to go maybe and steal, or they say in quotes, kupigana ngeta, atasahau kwenda kufanya mambo na drugs, because we have young people, and people say young people ndio wezi, ndio sijui nini, but hizo ndizo vitu ningependa pia zifanye nini, zipungue. When we reduce those things and we put young people, maybe pia vyama za wamama, tunawaambia mama wanajua labda kushona zile beans, viondoo, and we bring them together, tunawaambia tunawafungulia hii kibanda, na tumewaambia loan ya 10,000 20,000, maybe in 6 months time kama tutakuwa tumeshafikisha, we pay the loan, and then now the kibanda becomes ours. Yeah.
Nice, nicely said. That actually you answered my next question, because my next question was, and it came from the youth. The youth asked me to ask you this question. They say, we want to know what has Mheshimiwa planned for them, for the youth, especially in creating job opportunities. Is that more of what you're saying, or do you want to elaborate on more?
Maybe something small that I can add to that is that I hate seeing young people roaming just around with nothing. And then I need to remove this mind off. Like maybe like right now, I meet with some. Unasikia, hey, niaje Muhesh, sunisaidie na ile 20 bob. You see that 20 bob, it's not for going to do something great. It's maybe kuenda kufanya something that it's not, it's harmful to maybe to their health or to something else. But I need to make sure that instead of giving this 20 bob to them, this 50 shillings to them, is to do more than that young person or those young people. They will be busy, and at the end of the day they put ugali on the table. Hiyo kitu itatoa akili yake ya kwenda kufanya mambo mabaya.
Okay, Mheshimiwa, my other question, this one came from wakina mama. And wakina mama, they wanted to know, what have you done prior to you wanting to run for this seat? What have you done, or what projects have you been doing that they can be and see what kind of a person you are, so they know maybe what things you're capable of doing?
We have done small things, small projects. I can say we have a small studio, at least for young people we meet and we know they have talents. They come and do their practice. At least like we hear how they can rap, how they can sing, or maybe those people. There is young people also. They are good in acting. Maybe drama is a vicheshi. So we see them. Sometimes we take even with our phones, and we put those clips in maybe Facebook and so forth and so forth. And then when we hear maybe there is a kasharere somewhere, we go with them, yeah. And then for akina mamas, also like this VMAs that they have, we support it, yeah, for them. And also at the end of the month, or maybe at the end of the time that they have measured for themselves, they put the money together. Maybe they do their own projects, yeah. We have young people around also that we have tried to open a small hotel and kinyozi. So and many more they're there to come. Yeah.
Good one. Well said. Okay, Mheshimiwa. So on a lighter note, pia wababa walikuwa wameniuliza, wazee tuseme, wameuliza nikuulize kama umetoa mbuzi ya wazee.
Okay, this one is on the process, because like right now we have so many things. Mbuzi ya wazee hiyo itakuja tu kwa sababu this time we are looking how we can help those people who are somehow helpless, because ile mbuzi, kwa mfano, we can buy that mbuzi na tumuache kijana anaumia, tumuache labda mama fulani anaumia, tumuone mtoto amefukuzwa shule. So do we prefer the mbuzi, or we prefer to help something?
Yeah. Okay, well said. Okay, next question is, what do you think, or do you think this tribal politics in Kenya is at the end, or what is your take on politics on tribal lines?
For me, what I can say, I guess I can say tribal thing is what is finishing us Kenyans, because you can get somewhere Maybe we are so many, we have so many tribes in Kenya, and if I cannot live with that Kikuyu, if I cannot live with that Luo or that Kamba, that Kisii, or that Teso, whoever, which tribe, then I'm the one who is bad, because I might be blaming that Kikuyu, and that maybe Kikuyu is good, or that Kikuyu can be blaming somebody who is a Luo, and that Luo is good. But if we can just stay like brother's keeper, like they say nyumba kumi, that nyumba kumi, it's not the house, the building itself. That nyumba kumi, it's me and you see. So I need you, you need me. Let's say that you are a Luo and I'm a Kikuyu. Will you just wish to see me falling down and you can't help me because I'm the other tribe? No. I need to help you forgetting that I'm a Kikuyu and you are a Luo or you are a Kisii. I should know that we are one voice of Kenya. So if Kenyans, for me, I'll not blame the leaders. I'll blame us Kenyans, because the leaders, they are on their own. For them, they will just come, do their rallies, do their things, and then after at the end, they will maybe take a cup of coffee somewhere, and then they will discuss how the day was. But me and you, we will remain down here fighting for no reason. Killing you, killing me, killing somebody else for no reason. But if I sit down and think, if I harm you, what's the gain? I'll not have any gain. But if I help you, tomorrow I should not help you because I need you to help me. But I should help you expecting you to go and help somebody else. Yeah.
Well said, Mheshimiwa. Good one. Now, to my next question. My next question is more on corruption. And my question was, what is the best way to combat corruption in Kenya?
What I can say, you know, politics starts in the house, starts in your house. Maybe I'm a dad, and then I have maybe my wife. Then maybe my wife loves the boy or loves the girl, and I love the boy. And now you find maybe both of them, they have passed very well. They need to go to high school. So you will find mama anamtetea msichana, baba anamtetea mvulana, and so kati ya hao wawili nani atapata hiyo pocket money mingi? So I can say corruption starts from in the house, but if maybe we bring it out, somebody individually, you should know what you're doing, because when you do something bad, you're not doing it for everyone. You're doing it for yourself, and one day you'll be answerable. You know, is there any reason for you maybe to steal from me? Maybe we have a deal with you, a positive deal, and then maybe I've sent you somebody somewhere. Please go and bring maybe mawe ya kujenga, and then maybe that mawe ya kujenga, it's 1,000. You come and tell me that mawe of kujenga, it's 1,500. Are you doing well, even to yourself? So for me, what I can say, it should be individually, your inner conscience about this.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa. Okay, as we go on, tunaendelea vizuri. As we go on, I'll ask you the next question. Was the question about ulisikia in parliament there was this motion that was tabled about MCAs, and you are running for MCA. Well, they wanted it to be a requirement that they have a degree. What is your take on that?
Thank you. It's a very nice question. You know, I will say, especially for those, this point I'm directing to these people, or this maybe people who are saying that an MCA should have maybe degrees, diploma, or maybe education. I'm not saying that because I've not gone to school. I've gone to school, yeah, and but we should see. We should take our mind back. how things were run traditionally. Uh, Education is just part of additional to the talent you have or to the abilities that you can do. You see? Yes, they can say because maybe you want to be in a position of finance, you want to be in a position of doing something, but you know, leadership are not made, leadership are born. Leadership are born. And each and every person was born to be a leader. But okay, in which capacity? You are born to be a leader, I was born to be a leader, but in which area? You see? So when we say about the degree or the masters or the whatever, then there is somebody down here who has a very nice quality of leadership. Let's assume I've not gone to school, or maybe I don't have that degree. Maybe I just have even certificate. But people around me are seeing leadership in me. If you remember Wazee from Kitambo, they were seeing the quality that somebody has. They were not checking papers. Na wakati walikuwa wanaangalia kijana fulani wa community fulani ako na uongozi fulani, acha tumpatie asimamilie vijana wetu kwa kitongoji hiki, and then you lead very well. But now if we come to the papers, you can have those papers whichever you want. Like maybe when you go for an interview looking for a job nowadays, they will say, I remember when I went for an interview for my work, they checked my papers and they said, okay, we see you have done well, but now, apart from these papers, what else can you do? Because we don't have this work for your papers. Maybe we have for the shamba. And then I was interviewed by cutting fence. Cutting fence iko kwa paper, but I can cut it very well. So if we look so much onto papers, we are losing very, very good leaders. But we should go by looking what the capable thing that person can do. Yeah.
Vizuri sana mheshimiwa. Nimesikia hata sasa tuongee Kiswahili kidogo. Nimesikia wewe uko nini na Kiswahili kabisa. Sasa kuna pia viewers wetu walikuwa wanauliza mmoja aliuliza what is your favorite soccer team?
Here in Kenya or maybe
just in general.
Okay, I'm not so much into maybe football, but I can say Kamani is the English Premier League. I go with Chelsea, blue. Kamani hapa nchini Kenya, I go with Gor. Yeah. Okay, na hapa mtaani there is one team that I support very much. It's a girl team, ladies team. It's called Soccer Sister. It does so well, and that's one of the team that also inasaidia vijana sana. Inasaidia vijana. Even the coach of that team, I mean, inasaidia when I was in primary school, when I was in high school, because he made me to reach nationals. Yeah, if singekuwa nasema it's all about now politics, I guess I could follow what is his name, Omanyala, because I ran very well 100 meter. Yeah.
Sasa big up to Omanyala.
Yeah, big up to Omanyala.
Okay. So and coming to the end of the interview, there was a question about, do you see Kenya getting into the second world, and how soon do you see it?
For that one, I can say I'm a Christian. Let us just pray, because with how things are going, unless we become one, unless we start sharing our thoughts, because for me, what I can tell Kenyans is that let us take care of each one of us. If we need to see Kenyans into the next level, because yes, there is some hatred, we know there is some hatred, but how long are you going to hate me? You will die with that hateness. Lakini hautakuwa umenisaidia. And that's why I will keep on saying this. Be the change that you want to see, or be the change that you need. If each and every person, him or her himself, anataka kuwa the change that anataka, then Kenya haitafika kwenye itaki kufika. Kwa kweli kabisa itafika. And we can see all over the place, so maybe especially maybe like the roads ndio zinajengwa, but uchumi, watu wanalia, especially those who are down. Ningetamani kula nyama kama yule mtu anakula nyama, lakini siwezi, sina ile 50, sina ile shilingi 100, so ndaendelea kula sukuma.
Kweli kabisa mheshimiwa. Coming to the last part of the interview, ningependa mheshimiwa kwanza kabisa utupatie your contact ukimalizia, na pia nakupatia fursa hii, you look at the camera, you talk to our viewers / your voters and convince them why they need to elect you as the MCA for this area. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Kenyans and especially people from Mutuini ward, here it's your MCA running for 2022. Tafadhali naomba, especially let me take this opportunity kuambia vijana wote na wale watu ambao hawajajiandikisha kuchukua kura, iko tu hapa just in Mutuini Educational Center in Sister School and also in Mutuini Primary. Tafadhali tuende tujiandikishe na to make sure that kwamba sisi ni wapiga kura, ndio ikikuja 2022 tuomke wengi kwa mapema sana, tuende tukajiandikishe. Jambo lingine ambalo ningependa, kwa mfano, kwa kweli mnichague kama MCA wa Mutuini ward, ni kwa sababu nina mengi. I'm a young person of so many talents and young people. Nina maono mengi pia kwa kina mama, hata kwa kina baba. Kama wameshaitisha mbuzi tutaleta, labda hata tutaleta moja, lakini pia mjue nikitoa hiyo mbuzi mtaweza kuwa pia na deni. Sasa mimi niko na deni ama nyinyi? Lakini acha tunilete mbuzi kama tumeshasaidia Mutuini World. Jambo lingine, ningependa kila nyumba inaingia maji. Ningependa pia Mutuini World, kuna pande ambapo imesaulika sana. Kuna pande ambapo barabara imefika tu na kwingine haijafika. Ningependa kama inaweza ikawekwa mawe, ikuwe ilainishwe, ikuwe sawa. Hiyo ni kazi ya MCA. Na hiyo pia mimi wakati napita mtaani mnanililia. Lakini kwa sasa hivi sina hiyo uwezo. Mali ninafika tu ndio naweza kufika. Labda sijaingia nyumba yako, hapo kwa nyumba yako sijaingia. Ningependa kuingia, lakini nitaingiaje kama hujanikaribisha? Nikaribishe. Nisiitwe tu wakati kuna shida. Niitwe hata wakati mnakula nyama. Mnasema MCA kuja leo tukule nyama. Kwa sababu labda ni wakati wa matanga ndio MCA anatafutwa, ndio labda MP anatafutwa, ndio nani anatafutwa. Tuicheni hata wakati wa raha. Tunasherehekea sisi wote. But I'm ready to enter each and every place here in Mutuini World, kuanzia wapi hadi wapi. I'm a free young person who has visions, very ambitious. I'm reachable. We niite, nifikie. Na mimi ni wa Mutuini tu. Nimesomea Mutuini Primary, nimeenda Mutuini. Hata kama kungekuwa na Mutuini College, au Mutuini University ningeenda. Lakini let me reach you each and every day. Reach me each and every time. Because sitaki kufa na hizi talanta, sitaki hizi talanta ziende chini, sitaki akina mama walie tena, because I know vyama ndo zinasaidia wamama. Wamama tungependa tuone mko na kibanda ya labda ya kushona beans, labda ya kushona vikapu, labda ya kushona nguo. Tunaweza tukaomba loan mahali, tunatengeneza vitu, tunaziuza, watu wanakuja pale, tunakuwa na orders. At the end of the evening umepelekea watoto chakula, umepelekea watoto mkate, umepeleka watoto shule vizuri, wakitishwa hata shilingi 50 ya kupeleka shule ya chakula wanaenda. Singependa kuona mtoto anaenda shule bila socks. Singependa kuona mtoto anaenda shule na kinyasa imeraruka. Kama mzazi wewe ulisoma kwa shida, mtoto wako asisome kwa shida. Acha mtoto wako aseme mama yangu anaweza afford at least socks. Sababu nimesaidia wengi lakini siwezi peke yangu. Acha sasa tusaidiane. Na sitaki kuwasaidia saizi kwa sababu nataka uongozi wa MCA. Nataka niwasaidie saizi, niwasaidie kesho, na niwasaidie nikiwa MCA, hata nikitoka MCA bado nikuwe na hiyo moyo wa kusaidia. So moyo wangu hausaidii kwa sababu nataka kukua kiongozi. Moyo wangu umekuwa ukisaidia since tangu kitambo. But I need to do more. I need to do more. So vyama za wamama, vijana kwa vikundi, tuache kuambia vijana sisi ndio wezi, tuache kuambia sisi ndio tunapigana ngeta. At least acha tuweke kawash, hata kama ni 3 tunaweka vijana. Tuweke hata kama ni vinyozi 3, tunanyoa watoto wa shule, tunanyoa watu wakubwa. Tuweke hata kama ni salon. Saizi kuna course fulani ya wasichana inaendelea pale Dagoretti market. Hao wasichana wetu wataenda wapi? Unafanya mambo na beauty. Let us also put those vibanda. Ndio hizi pesa zibaki Mutuini, zisaidia watu wa Mutuini. Na mengine tutaongea tukiendelea kupatana na nyinyi watu wa Mutuini. Nichagueni kama MCA wenyu, na mimi nawaahidi sitajificha. Nitakuwa hapa Mutuini. Kukiwa na shida acha tukue na shida na nyinyi, kukiwa na raha acha kuwe na raha na nyinyi. Na ni hayo tu, na Mungu awabariki, na Mungu awabariki Mutuini World. Namba yangu ya simu ukitaka kunipata ni rahisi sana. Mimi unipigie saa yoyote nitachukua. Ni 0745666854 0745 666 854. Rahisi sana.
Asante sana watazamaji, hadi wakati mwingine tutakapopata MCA mwingine ama mwanasiasa mwingine. Ni mimi wako Patrick Gadhigi Karanja nikiripotia Jirani Kenya TV and Radio.